Hi Leo, my ascendant brothers and sisters. Welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, these are for your sun, moon and ascendant sign. Check them out for all three so that you know which part of you I resonate with most as a reader. With that said, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise. They help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So for your key to the week this week, you have the Fool card. Okay, so new things, new places, new people, new energies. Remember the Fool card, it's kind of like a reset button when it happens. Okay, and the cards hath spoken, and you're not even going to believe what it is. You just won't believe it. It's the Fool, right? Let me show you this here, right? You can't make it up. Okay, so the Fool card is new things, new places, new people, new energies, right? And do you know what's funny? This is the excuse me. Ooh, lots of energy shifts at the moment. Okay, so this is the third time I'm trying to record this video. The first time I threw the majors all over the floor. And I was like, okay. Second time I threw the main deck all over the floor. This time, as you saw, one of the cards flew out while I was shuffling. And look at this, right? We've got a double hit of the Fool card. There is a somewhat dare I say, fated energy to this week. There's a lot of new energy here. This is a change upon a change, right? This is different everything. This is the new life starts now in some way, shape or form, right? So things are going to be vastly different from here on in, my dear Leos, and we are in your season. So if you're celebrating this week, happy damn birthday to you. I truly hope you have a wonderful solar return. Remember to fill the day of your birth with a little bit of everything that you want the entire year to have in it, or when the sun gets to your, rising degree or your lunar degree or whatever, celebrate that moment, right? But make sure you fill it with a little bit of everything that you want the whole year ahead to have in it for you. This is a reset button. The sun has now come back into your sign. It is new everything, right? The Fool card is new things, new places, new people, new energies. And when you have the Fool card as the key to the week, it means there's going to be a change or a shift in all of these areas of life. But it also means that there's likely to be an unfolding or an experience that sets you on a different path. And sometimes the Fool card shows up to tell you you have to do something different. You have to do something new. You have to take a leap of faith to go in a different direction. All right, so try it. You never know. You never know what's available to you. Now, in terms of your actions and options, you've got the Fool card. You have to choose the road less traveled. You have to choose the different avenue. This is not a week. And this is like on a macrocosmic level and a microcosmic level as well, right? I don't care. Like, as an example, let's say you go to a restaurant with friends and you have, because everyone's got their comforts, right? We've got our creature comforts. Let's say you always get the same thing. I dare you to order something new. I dare you to buy a different perfume or aftershave. I dare you to go to a different place for your shopping. Whatever it is, this week, do something completely different compared to what you would usually do. And even when it's uncomfortable, go against the grain, okay? Apart from when you're shaving, in which case, stick to the rules. When it comes to those of you, when it comes to the options that are available to you, new avenues are opening up for you. So really, it's just about whether you jump in on board with them. So you've got the Three of Wands. Your communications and conversations, there is a chance here for you to get ahead, but it requires you to think outside of the box, to broaden or expand your vision or your horizon in some way, shape or form. Now, the Three of Wands is a very lucky card, so this could be good news that's coming in for you, good news that comes almost kind of out of the blue. When it comes to those of you that are studying or in some form of academia, it's obviously holiday season for you guys at this moment in time, but the Three of Wands and the Fool is really kind of seeing you looking at where you can apply the knowledge that you have learned already directly to what you're doing out in the world, right? So this is basically, how do you make money from the knowledge that you've acquired already? There are ways to do it. For those of you that are employed by somebody else, this is about showing your ingenuity or your genius. This is about sharing your ideas. It's also, for a lot of you, you're starting to think about taking what's the word that I'm looking for? It's like you're taking stock of the work that you do or the job that you have and asking yourself, how much longer, excuse me, how much longer do I have in this role, in this position? How much longer do I have for where I'm at this moment in time? Do you know what I mean? What I like about it is you are already starting to survey the land. So if you're looking for new work, looking for new jobs, it's really going to be coming through the word of the mouth this week. And then for those of you that are business owners, entrepreneurs, solopreneurs, people that work for themselves, this is great, right? Look, this is an expansion of your business. Absolutely. It's an expansion of the potential for your business. But really and truthfully, this week, it's just getting the lay of the land, all right? This is not necessarily a week to action all of the big plans, because remember, by the end of the week, Mercury is going to be retrograde in your sign. Well, it actually starts its retrograde in Virgo, and then it will come back into sign of Leo. It comes back to like 21 degrees of Leo, and then it will go forward after that. So for those of you that are late degree Leos, Leo risings, Leo moons, this is great because it's going to get you to rethink that area of your life, and then you're going to get a second pass over it, which tells me that there's likely some big idea that shows up for you. And I will say, because Mercury is getting into place, or is kind of in place now and is slowing down, pay attention this week to everything that's happening within the work sphere, everything that's happening, especially within the sphere of your like your personal expression of life, because you're going to be revisiting that some weeks from now, right? So all of that to think about. And you know, Mercury going retrograde in the sign of Virgo, that's your second house of money, finances and resources. I'm so sorry, I've got something in my eye. I've had anyway, for those of you that are retired and no longer working, get out into the world. If you have an opportunity to travel, this would be the week to take it. For your love and relations, you've got the Nine of Pentacles. Love that. This is just enjoying your relationship. If you are partnered, married, or in a long-term commitment, you're being encouraged to go somewhere. Well, it looks like you're going somewhere new, somewhere that really has an appeal for you, somewhere that makes you feel good, somewhere that is potentially very rural and gives you a different sort of it's like a different scenery, right? That's really great. And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about truthfully being embodied and enjoying your relationship. So there's a lot in this week, especially around communication and ideas for the future. Like, where do we go from now as a collective? If you are single, Leos, finally, you have what looks like maybe not multiple, but you've definitely got a chance to date, to connect. It might just be, what's the polite term? It might just be a meet and greet, if you get my point. And maybe doesn't go beyond that, but it definitely gets you back in the saddle in some way, shape or form. For your money and materials, you've got the Two of Wands. This is a fantastic card for money because it sees you reaching or connecting or moving in circles this week. If you're open to getting out of your comfort zone, that have a very lucrative energy behind them. The Two of Wands really is, for me, this card is great for money. It's also a fantastic card because it means that you're forging the connections or the partnerships that you need this week that are going to create that money. So it might not necessarily be that the resources show up immediately, but you're definitely laying the foundations and having the right conversations this week. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is going to be your head. For a lot of you, this could be some kind of, some kind of makeover, some kind of glow up. All of that kind of stuff could be going on, which is great. And then when it comes to your home and environment, the Two of Wands really is about having the world in your hands, right? And in a lot of ways, the Two of Wands with the Fool card, this is a brand new era. So for those of you that are moving, for those of you that want to move, for those of you that have just moved, this bodes very, very well for you, because where you go from here is really opening up brand new avenues, bringing in great new partnerships and connections, and really it's all to play for. This is a great week, especially just before Mercury goes retrograde. Enjoy it, because after that gets a little bit weird or a little bit sticky, but you know, stuff that you're going to be able to work through or over. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. Take care, and I'll see you soon.